Hello, welcome back to this channel or welcome to this channel. My name is Jackie and I'm obsessed with planners and journals. Today I'm here to share with you my work planner setup, which is in a Hobonichi Techo A6, the English version. So it's also called just a Hobonichi planner at their website. I need to start this with a disclaimer. I'm already changing things quite a lot for February and I will share that with you as well very soon, but I wanted to just come here and talk about how I've been using this planner because maybe it's not the perfect setup for me, but it could be for you, especially if you are an academic as I am, or if you are just trying to figure out a way to organize your new work schedule from home, or if you are a student, because I do think this setup will be really great as a study planner as well. So I have it in this beautiful, gorgeous arts and craft cover, which was my dream cover for a very long time. I won't keep showing you a lot of this cover. I do have a video of the unboxing and the overview, so I will link that up here. And I'm still loving it, even though I realize a trifold cover is not the best for a planner that you will keep using throughout the day because it does not stay open very easily. As you can see here, it has this extra part, that's why it's a trifold, so I have to kind of keep putting it behind the planner, but then it's not flat, so it's not something I would recommend unless you are fine with it. But I basically throughout the day am always closing and opening my planner, and sometimes I like to just have it open throughout the whole day so I can really see everything I need to do for work. So it's not very functional, I need to be honest about that. Even though it's gorgeous, it looks very, very professional. And at the beginning, it really made me want to use this planner, but then I was just tired of having to deal with the trifold aspect of the cover. So I will probably be using this in my journaling planner or my journaling journal, my journal. Oh my god, words, where are they? So I will probably change that out as well. But my setup, it's quite simple. As you can see here, I don't have a lot of things going on. I just have my cards right here because it's habit. Usually I need to have some cards if I meet someone or if I'm at a conference or somewhere, but I'm working from home, so I'm not sending my card or giving my card to anybody, but I just have the habit of having it always with my work planner. So that's maybe like a glimpse of normality there to keep me sane. I don't have any pens in here because I'm working from home and I have all the pens I want in my office with me, so that's it. That's my setup. I really love this Hobonichi planner cover. It's kind of a faux leather, so I don't have the front cover tucked inside the cover. Oh my god, this is one of those videos that I'm saying cover over and over again, but you get what I mean. So I just leave it like this. Very simple, very effective. And this cover only comes with one bookmark. It's really nice. It is leather as well, and I just keep it in the daily pages because the dailies are the pages that I use the most. When you first open my planner, you will see a kind of inbox. I think that's how people are calling nowadays in the planning community, but it's kind of a dashboard. Basically, it's just a post-it with activities or events or things that I need to deal with, but they are not time bounded. Like I don't have a specific deadline or a time when I need to work on them, but I kind of want to work on them maybe throughout the first half of the year, so I just leave that right there. When I was going to university, I usually write down here books that I wanted to grab from the university library, those types of stuff. So it's kind of a dashboard, I think. And here I just have my personal information just in case I lose this planner, but I don't think that will be very helpful whenever I lose it inside my home, but it's still here. After that, I have my key and color coding, so I am using this as a bullet journal. So my key is basically the bullet journal method key. I think the only things that I have different are I use an interrogation point as things that I need to do more research about, so I will use the interrogation point before writing the thing that I need to research about, and I use an exclamation point if it is a deadline. The rest, I think it's basically the same. And for my color coding, I just have specific colors for things related to my thesis and general meetings, supervising meetings, personal stuff, and important, a lot of that. If you want, you can just pause the video and take a look at it, but it's all basic, nothing very special in here. The yearly view, you can't see anything right now because I forgot to add one thing that I needed to add, but I usually use this just to mark down conferences. So 2020 was kind of blank, but at the end of the year and now at the beginning of January, I already had a couple of virtual conferences. So I just like to keep track of that. That way I can mark down what is programmed for the next year as well. And I actually really love having the previous year here. I usually use that a lot, and it is a shame that with the planner we don't really get 2020 here, so just the current year and the following year, because I kind of like to compare if I was maybe being more productive in that sense of communicating my research results in one year than another, so I know I need to work on that as well. So I do reference this a lot. Then this index, I use it as an index. For now it's quite blank because I need to come back here. So I will basically use this for indexing not all of my daily pages, but just the most important things. So if I have meeting notes or if I have a task list that I will need to reference back later on, or if it will take me a couple of days and I know it will be important to remind when I have that written down, I will come and add it here, but for now I don't have anything. Then for my monthlies, I do use a lot of the monthly view. I basically use my color coding system to track down events or appointments that are personal and events that are done in deadlines that are in a specific day, but they do not have a specific hour related to them. And one thing I realized is that when I was using a cousin, I would usually mark down all of my appointments in the weekly view. And since I don't really have a weekly view that I reference back a lot here, I was kind of using the monthly view for that specific purpose, but it's kind of nice to have it in a monthly view as well. So I actually enjoy scheduling things and marking down appointments in a monthly basis. I will also use a pencil, as you can see here, when I'm kind of trying to figure out when I'm going to do certain things. I find it really useful to have that in a monthly view. Otherwise, I can get lost if I think that I have a full day, for example, to do research about a topic, and then I can write down, or I can spend another day just reading about that topic. I can get lost in time, and then it's the day that I need to present something or that I need to send a chapter for my supervisors. So I find it really nice to kind of organize that here in a monthly view, and I use pencil to do that because of course it will keep changing, and when I figure out when I'm going to do a certain activity, then I can move that to a daily page or a more permanent place in pen and not pencil. I don't know if I should give you all of these details, but maybe that's helpful to you. I'm sorry. So that's basically how I've been using it. So I just have my color coding and deadlines and appointments in here. And here at the bottom, I just mark down the absolutely most important tasks of that specific month. And I do future planning here. So if I already have an appointment for December, I would mark that down here, or a deadline or whatever. And I will also use these for my chronogram. I haven't done anything about this turning the page to a new year, but I do want to kind of set some goals in here. I'm not really a person that works based on goals or break down goals, but I kind of want to do it as an exercise so I can figure out all the steps that I need to take to achieve bigger goals and not just forget about them or forget about what I'm doing those small steps every single day, because sometimes you can feel that you are not advancing towards something, but you are, because you need those small little tasks every single day. So I think it would be nice to have that in here. Then this first page of each month, I was basically using it as my monthly log. So that's why I think about these planner as a bullet journal. So I just wrote down tasks, and it's just a list, still using that same key through with all of the tasks that I want to get done in that specific month. And then I will just fill out the next task list whenever the month ends. So when I'm getting ready for February, I will just reference back here and see what was done, what needs to be done, what I started on, what needs to be migrated into the new month, and all of that. So I really love that part of the bullet journal system. And also that's why I have all of these steps in here. These are from the Hobonichi website, and these ones are from Traveler's Company. So that's easier for me to, when I'm writing down, working on my February task, I can very easily find my January task list and just see what needs to be worked on. Then here, of course, for the first day or two of January, I was not working, so I kind of went here with pencil just to figure out how I wanted to use this planner, because you will see that the thing I'm struggling the most is that, especially working every single day from home, I really feel like I need to do time blocking. But now that I switched from a Hobonichi cousin to the A6, I do not have that beautiful weekly view with the hourly layout. So I was kind of trying to figure out how to add that here to the Hobonichi A6 size. And I did get a weekly supplement, as you will see that I have here in the back. But the problem is this is very, very tiny. It doesn't have all the hourly breakdowns, and I do tend to work a lot throughout the night, so I kind of need that more detailed schedule here. So I think I tried to use it for a week and just wrote down like one specific day, and I realized that was not really working for me. So I was kind of playing around here, trying to figure out how I could add that hourly view to my daily pages so I could be more effective in my working day. And I think I kind of figured out, but not really. So let me show you 2 very busy days, as you can see here. So what I like to do is basically use this just this top part right here as events or appointments that I have, so I can very easily look at my day and see if I need to go somewhere or if I need to be ready at a specific time of the day for a Zoom meeting or something like that. Then the first 5 or so little lines are for the most important tasks of that specific day, because I am that type of person that really likes to procrastinate with smaller tasks throughout the day, and then at the end of the day I have that feeling that, oh, I was very productive this day, I worked a lot, but not really, early because I was just avoiding the main tasks of the day. So I started with 5, but then now I narrowed it down for just 3 or 2 tasks that I really need to get done throughout that day. So I will start with those tasks here at the beginning, and then I was just writing down in the rest of the day all those other minor tasks that I also want to get done, or maybe notes. So that's why I'm really reference back to that key. If it's a task, it is a dot. If it's just a note, it's just a dash, so I can very easily see. And also sometimes I'm feeling overwhelmed by those huge tasks that I need to get done, so I will break them down here. And that's been working quite well. But then I try to incorporate that kind of hourly view from the cousin in here. So I basically whited out this little like meal planning icon here because I don't really use that, and just wrote down the hours. And I was kind of breaking down my work day to see what I wanted to do on a specific period of time. And then here at the right side, I was just breaking down those tasks or adding minor tasks or notes or whatever. And even though these 2 days were really busy, I was able to fit everything together quite nicely in the A6 page. So it is small, but it's not as small as I thought. I really thought I was not going to be able to write down a lot of notes, but I was able to, because in the reality, the main tasks that I need to do, they are not a lot of tasks, or I don't really need to write down all the tasks that I need to do to complete them, if that makes sense. So I kind of have a lot of space. So my problem with the A6, and I guess now we are just talking about why I will probably be changing it, is just because I feel I really need time blocking, and I find it very hard to do in the A6 layout. Even though I have the weekly supplement, it's still not enough, and I miss the weekly view from the cousin, so I can do time blocking. So you will have to wait and see how I'm going to use, how I'm going to change my work planner, but I think this is still a nice setup. So maybe we should just summarize everything here, because I feel like I talked a lot. Okay, so first pages are for inbox and personal information. Then I have my key and color coding. Yearly view is for conferences and only conferences that I'm participating on. Then the index is my index. Monthly views are for deadlines, appointments, and for project organization or article organization or paper organization projects. Turning the page to a new year ideally is about goal setting and breaking down. Monthly page is for monthly log. Daily pages are for marking down appointments, the main tasks that need to be done in that specific day, time blocking, and random notes using a bullet journal method key. And that's it for my work planner. I really love this. I love the English planner even more than I thought I would. The grids are a little bit bigger, so it's really nice to write down. The clean pages are quite nice. It's something I really appreciate. They are very simple and minimalist. I love having the quotes in English. I have a lot of fun reading them, and I just love this. I love everything about it. I love the A6 size. It is quite enough. If I need more space, I can always use a notebook. But my cons is just basically all about the time blocking, because I'm at a place where I've been procrastinating a lot and I feel like I need time blocking to be more productive. So that's my only con about the A6 planner as a work planner. So that's it for today. I hope you are safe. I hope you are doing okay and doing fine, doing the best that you can throughout this time, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.